Welcome, friends, to another episode of Meditation, the Art of Loving. And my name is Dr. Gokul Gokani, and my initiated name is Swami Anand Krishna, and people know me as Krishna more than any other thing. And I've got a very versatile guest today, and he is very famous, very energetic, and he was the first person I had met in Iceland as a friend. So I welcome him and request him to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Reverend Lawrence Katz. I live here in Ashland, Oregon, and I have a beautiful center called the Transition Sanctuary located in the foothills here in Ashland. I feel that the body and soul are one and we have separated them. Each soul and each body has a rhythm of inner silence that has a tone. For some people, it's Zen meditation, and for some, it's salsa dancing or rock and roll. Every soul responds differently, but each soul knows their signature, and once it hears it, it finds an inner healing and soothing that happens that words, even though words are important, the sound far surpasses because it passes the subconscious and then goes immediately into the system and sets a cellular healing around every cell so that the cellular energy can heal and become alive. That's what inside of us is the next on the planet, is to just breathe our sound of stillness through the whole body and through our interactions with everybody we meet. And that will change everything of interaction in a whole new way on the planet as we start to tone to each other instead of speak to each other.
And that brings, Lawrence, that you are doing sound healing. So can you just show your instrument of music and how you do this sound healing to the audience and the viewers?
Absolutely, it'd be my pleasure. And I'd like everyone to just take a breath and relax as I allow the sound to go through your body and you allow it to come in. You'll see each sound I make with each instrument will affect a different part of your body. So for you, just allow yourself now to breathe in the sound and feel your body. As we breathe in the sound, feel your soul's vibration. One breath. One heartbeat. One soul.
wonderful. What that instrument is called, this one?
This one?
Yeah.
This is a kid's toy called a Zoob Tube. You can get it at the toy store. And it has a spring in here that makes the sound when people are lying in the crystal chamber and I use these instruments. It amplifies the energy considerably, where you can do all healing in total silence. When you add the, and I'll make another quick sound and let the people feel it in their body. And that vibration, as you said, lets everything move through the body. And when we have stillness, we really feel the oneness. But there has to be a space for the stillness to happen. And the sound creates, as far as I know, the most space for the stillness to occur.
Yes, and that's why it is historically it is said that when existence was created, not the light, but the sound was the first one.
First came the word.
Yeah, so sound was the first. And that's beautiful. And does your instrument or your music touches the energy points which are called chakras in the body?
Yes. From the crown chakra down to the bottom of your feet, there's a rhythm going on constantly in the body. The soul hears that rhythm and lives in the rhythm, but we need the stillness to hear the rhythm. If we're constantly in sound and motion, without the pause, you really don't get the benefit of the sound.
Yes, you are right. That's how all the movement, all our vehicles, because if axle is not steady, the car cannot move, because the axle also starts moving, then wheel cannot move. So there should be something like that, and I am happy. And since how many years you are practicing your sound healing things?
It's going on 25 years now, 20 years for the full amount of time of self has been devoted to it. 5 years I played at it as I was a businessman, and at 50, Spirit told me it was time to turn in my real estate license, sell my buildings, and move forward into this work. And I've been doing it here in Ashland. Since 1999, we've had a nonprofit foundation called the Transition Foundation for the transition from mind to heart on the planet.
So what are the other avenues of transition foundation? What other things it does?
Well, we've had an evening of stillness for the last 16 years, where we have a circle every Monday night where people came and did stillness. Now we're finding people from all over the world now are waking up to that we are no longer caterpillars, but actually have morphed into and cocooned into our butterfly state of being. And in that butterfly state of being is a whole new way of interaction, communication, and that's why music right now is so important. The difference between cellular healing and cellular healing is the doctors and physicians and medical people, which do a wonderful job, concentrate on the body, which I call cellular energy. And every space, every cell has space around it, which is called cellular. And I stimulate with the sound in the crystals the cellular aspect of their being. It gets excited, comes alive, and then, of course, with divinity, it's instantaneous healing. So many miracles have happened at the sanctuary that I've witnessed of how divine energy with sound and breath and communication to the soul, the body can heal itself instantaneously of even incurable diseases. It's amazing. I never get it. It's always so exciting. I don't even know how to put words to it. There isn't a frequency of words that match still yet the beauty of the sound and divinity that's here on the planet, ready to expand beyond our wildest imagination right now. Such a good time on Earth.
Lawrence has got a big collection of these crystals as well, and he uses the energy of the crystal to enhance this healing. Can you say something about that, Lawrence?
Sure, our bodies are crystallized, and all cells, if you take a picture of a crystal cell and a cell of a body and overlay it, you'll find that they're almost exactly alike. So when you take the crystal and put it to the body, it attunes to the person's soul, and each crystal has its own sound frequency that can be heard by the soul, not by the ear. So when you go like this and run a crystal over the body responds so uniquely to its calling of the crystal inside the body. So the outside and the inside become one. And again, when that happens, the body remembers, I'm well, I'm happy, I'm alive, and instantaneously comes back to its perfection.
And can you just give a couple of examples where you healed something called incurable things?
I've been blessed to watch the body heal itself of all kinds of diseases, cancer. I had one person who showed up emaciated, ready to die. They actually asked me to help them to die. And I said, are you sure you want to die? And they said, no, I want to live. And I went, okay, we'll get on the table and we'll help you to live. And if you die in the process, it's okay. Well, that person in 2.5 hours who came in emaciated, black and blue looking body, like kind of at a concentration camp, when they reached the part of which their soul disconnected at a little girl, she immediately popped open her chest, and we all witnessed the body coming to full pink, beautiful glow in a matter of maybe 10 minutes. It totally healed itself. I've watched people with knobs on their hands and fingers like this get the aha of what created the breath stopping, usually at a young age or another lifetime. And all the nodules, the bumps on their hands and everything, they just go, and it's all gone, and you wonder, where did it go? I've been doing this 20 years, and I'm still in awe of every time I watch that happen.